Portal 2. That is not a fantasy game.
No, I'd wager to call that a science fiction game.
Possibly, yeah. Portal 2. This came out early in the year. It was IGN's Game of the Year that year. Was it?
Prove it.
Yeah. I literally can't. I'm pretty sure that's what we voted for.
Oh.
Sound off in the comments below. Oh no, it is. Because we have this.
Are we gonna drink it?
We made. This is 4 years old. Does champagne get better with age? We made all the winners of our Game of the Year awards. We made them commemorative bottles of champagne, and we found these a year ago because I don't think we sent them. So sorry, Valve. But yeah, Portal 2, arguably one of the best written video games of all time.
Yeah.
One of the funniest video games
Super
of all
funny.
time. Took sort of what Valve did with the original Portal, which was a very small, sort of condensed puzzle experience with an incredible character in Gladys, and expanded upon it in every way imaginable.
Sure.
Adding Stephen Merchant as Wheatley and J.K. Simmons as Cave Johnson were, like, no one thought you could up Gladys, and then these two characters like, oh, whoa,
Yeah,
you did it.
Wheatley is phenomenal
Yeah.
as a character. Just so hysterical, and the timing is impeccable. Like he's so well written, and like you said, like Stephen Merchant playing him was perfect casting for that character.
Yeah, and really it opened up the sort of the universe and brought in the ties, like the actual ties with the Half-Life games.
Sure.
And just the crazy puzzles and the putting different colored liquids on the walls in order to get different properties.
Yeah.
And then the co-op.
Yeah, that was the thing that struck me. Like going into, like, as a fan of Portal, I was very hesitant about Portal 2 because to me Portal was a game that didn't need a sequel. Like that was a perfect package as it was. So I was kind of a little anxious going into playing Portal 2, and I loved the campaign. I ripped through it. I thought it was great. And then when I decided to finally give the co-op a test drive, that was equally fun and equally well executed. I mean, it's brilliant in the way that it uses the two-player mechanics to, boost each other up higher or build speed or slow each other down in a way. Like, I thought it was great, man.
Yeah, it was great. It was definitely one of those games. I was playing it with my girlfriend, and I remember just us getting very angry at each other. Because both of us were like, no, I know how to solve this. You have to do this. I'm like, well, don't tell me what I can't do.
Yeah.
John locked.
John locked
I
it.
John locked when I played.
Yeah.
Yeah, Portal 2. That was a really great year for games. I mean, also without mentioning stuff like Skyward Sword and Uncharted 3.
Another really cool thing about Portal 2, it's only sort of tangentially related, but the potato sack
God.
bundle,
Yeah.
right,
Oh,
on
God, yeah.
Steam,
So
like
good.
that. I think it was 13 indie games. It was like a bundle of 13 indie games. Valve actually brought all these developers into their headquarters and gave them free reign over like these kind of cryptic updates that were sort of leading up to it wasn't leading up to the Portal 2 announcement, right? But it was
Right.
like you
Yeah.
would have the opportunity if you played through these indie games to unlock Portal 2 10 hours earlier.
Yeah.
And people did it. And
Yeah.
I remember being part of that. And like what was even more awesome about that was that it put these sort of really well-known indie developers like on in an even bigger spotlight, right? Like Valve has always been really good at promoting indie devs.
Yeah,
So that was-
absolutely. I mean, Steam as a whole has really helped that. And God, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So cool. Like
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so awesome that you were part of that too. That's
Yeah.
rad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wasn't a developer.
Well, sure,
I just remember playing through
Yeah.
those
From the
games
outside, yeah.
and like waiting for it to unlock early, like while I was at work, and I was like, oh my god.
Will we ever get Portal 3?
Will we ever get
Half-Life 3?
Okay, let's not
Will
get
they
it.
ever make a game that's not Dota? Sound off in the comments below.